Hello, this is Rider of Lightning and I am back with another video. This time we're taking a look at a house I built while Mom was cleaning the house. So, first of all, it's quite a nice size. It's not too big. The exterior looks a lot bigger than it actually is. But it's extremely good. I especially like it from this angle, as it looks complex, but it's not too much. It's just the right amount. Also, I developed some really cool structures. Well, don't mind that. I have fire tick turned off, but that's a lava lake, so you know the tall grass is starting to burn, but it won't burn away because fire tick is off. So it turns into a ring of fire. Yeah. Okay, so first thing I'm really proud of is this lamp design. Basically what it is, it's a glowstone on fence post, surrounded by item frames with glowstone inside of them. It gives it enough detail to be interesting, and also sort of looks like these are giving off light, not the actual block, and it gives off a fair amount of light. I am playing on 50 plus brightness here, so yeah, but I usually do that, so yeah. Second thing I developed was this really stylized bridge. It almost looks like a half sphere. It is so bent. It's like those classic RPGs. It just looks really neat. However, you can't really build it large. Not very tall. Just a way to get over this moat. It goes around the whole house, like so. Also, I developed these things. These are really simple hedge things that just... You know how you're supposed to make... how on a brush mark you leave like this very concentrated amount of color in the middle and then it fades out? That's sort of the effect I tried to do with the vegetation using this, and I think it turned out alright. I don't know what you could do otherwise. Perhaps flowers, maybe? Yeah. But anyway, that's there. They're pretty neat. By the way, I hand-built all the trees because I don't like relying on Minecraft making the tree for me. Because if that tree would have been too large, it would have blocked off some windows, and it wouldn't have looked good, it would have looked unproportional, so on and so forth. So that's a thing you should take into consideration when building, is making sure that everything around it doesn't overshadow the actual build. Now, here we have another lamp. This one is on 2 fence posts, so it's, you know, a little lower. Never mind that. I really like the front, actually. It's sort of a retro Jamsy Boy, if you know what I mean. It's sort of his medieval style with the stair block at the end, and the really thick roof, which he doesn't use a whole lot anymore, but I really like that style, so I tried to sort of adapt it to this, and I think it turned out alright. These are Jamsy Boy. God, I'm so hooked up on Jamsy Boy. John Smith's gray wool texture, light gray wool texture, and they look really cool. I tried blending them with the white wool, which looks like this. So connected textures makes it really cool, but it doesn't fit because the light gray wool is just dark enough to overshadow, make the white wool look too bright, which I don't like. Excuse me. Wasn't expecting rain. Never mind. Small flower bench outside these 2 windows. This looks really neat. I wasn't sure what to do here, so I just left it like that. You can't place, you know, a side stair, a corner stair that's like just 1/8 of a block right here. That's impossible, which I don't really like, but it doesn't destroy the entire build. sort of makes it turn that way. Actually, one thing I noticed with these roofs are that they sort of curve inwards, have this inward curving effect when you stand here, but they look straight when you stand here, so it works. Because it sort of looks like it continues downwards, you know, like a corner, but when you look at it from the front, it still looks like two separate roofs. I'm not sure how I did this. This is like an accidental stroke of genius that I am really, really proud of. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm proud of it because I didn't really do it intentionally. Never mind. Anyway, so that's there. This front is pretty easy. I like to do these sort of fronts with the sort of curved terrace and the small roof above the door. It gives it looks more important that way. So let's head inside. Inside we got ourselves a coat hanger with a hat shelf and a chest for whatever you put in there. This was supposed to look like a writing bench with a pressure plate as the paper. Insect and feather sort of... Yeah, it didn't really turn out as well as I hoped. This is one of the few things about this build I don't really like, but you know, you could remove that easily. Here we have a normal painting above. Nothing special here really. Here we have a piston... Jesus Christ. Lag. Here we have a piston table with a cake on it. Actually, not a cake destroys the room. Never mind. One thing I tried to do was hide the lighting. There's a torch over there and there's a torch over there. They're really... You don't really notice them when you're standing anywhere. Because, you know, normally you just come in here, you'd walk through here, you see this one, but again, it blends in really well, so you don't really notice it. Really happy with that. This thing is still bugging the shit out of me, because I can't stand this, just this black area right here. It annoys the shit out of me. But I can't do anything about it until they fix the lighting engine. So I'm sort of stuck. This window is sort of unnecessary really, but it lets in light, and I like that. I like that a lot. Also, you can sort of see outside, which gives it sort of a... I don't know, I sort of like the look out of this window. It's a nice look. I should try to do this more. I don't really care too much about the sights, but I don't realize how much it actually affects how the house feels, what you see outside the window. And I'm happy that it turned out accidentally again well. I like these. I like the look. Of course, I'm using an overworld preset for flatland building things. Yeah. Here's the bookshelf. I'm not particularly happy with this. I'm actually really happy with how the staircase turned out. It goes up here. The one thing that bugs the hell out of me is that I didn't notice that this was gonna happen. There's a balcony out there, but there's no real conventional way of accessing it other than jumping over to the door, which is really, really annoying. Nice view though. I could actually imagine building sort of a village out of these houses, if that is something you would like to see. Maybe I could just do a let's build and vlog over it or something. That'd be really neat. Never mind. Future plans are for the future. So here's a very, very simple furnace design. It's basically just upside down stairs and stairs, and actually these stairs are corner stairs, because it sort of adds to the look. Gives it more of a shape. These are actually just furnaces turned with their back towards you. So it looks like a large furnace, but it's really not. Which I think looks really neat. And I don't know if he intentionally made it so that they tile well, but I think they tile quite well. You think that they're one single component. That's really neat. That could be connected textures. I'm rambling. So here we have the bed. The bed is really neat with, again, a hidden lighting. You don't see that very well when you're just looking around. With a flower pot on a workbench. This is something I use a lot, because greenery inside the house is extremely important. And there's the painting. I really like that painting. I'm glad he added that. We got bed. Not much to say there. Notes, tools, workbench, shelving. This is a generally good workspace, really. You could have your materials here. You could cook. You could craft. Basically, I tried to make it sort of survival oriented, that you could actually use this house. Perhaps I might actually build it on Chemicraft. Chemicraft is the Finland's largest server. I am whitelisted, but I barely play there because I got a really horrible start. Anyway, that's not about this. So yeah, I'm very happy with the interior, especially for a person like me that never gets interiors right. Also, I sorta like actually the cobblestone floor here. And it's cut off by a log to the wooden floor. This is like the entrance area, so you wouldn't get drag dirt in from outside. You'd leave your shoes in, I don't know, here. Perhaps you have leather shoes on. You put them in here, and you go inside. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. Out back, we got a protected farm. A 2-level farm, actually. Actually, that could look better if it was... Never mind. That couldn't look better. Okay, so we got ourselves quite a lot of things here growing. We got lemons... Lemons? Melons! Pumpkins, wheat, potatoes, carrots. Basically all the plants are here, except netherwort, if you count that. This one lamp actually lights up the entire area, which is really neat. I like that a lot. On the outside, I used randomization to make the wall look interesting. There's mossy there, there's stair blocks there. Mostly only here, because this is the part that you really see. The rest is covered by trees, so you don't really notice that. I also really like this view of the house, with the balcony and the walled-in garden. There's just something about this that just looks so good. I have no idea how I managed this. That part I'm not too sure about, that part right there. But it looks okay, and it's okay, and I can survive with that being like that. I might improve that someday, but this is definitely one of the best houses I have ever built. Smoke using cobwebs. This is an old trick. This is actually a trick I picked up from Jamsy Boy, is using the cobblestone wall as sort of a chimney end. Looks really neat. And this is actually a very odd place to put a fireplace, on the second floor. And it works. And it works really well. It works with the building. Yeah, that's... I never thought in a million years that it would look good, actually, or acceptable being there. Some people might have a problem with it. I know that I personally don't like it. Actually, I do like it, but I don't love it, which is less than I can say for the rest of the build, because I love everything else in here. I terraformed this entire thing myself. It wasn't very hard, really. It just takes a lot longer than if using single-player commands, and you don't get carried away. You only do as much as you need to, which is what you want to do. So, actually that's a really good building tip. Don't get carried away. Sometimes detail might look good, but sometimes it might be too much. So, I mean, I don't have an eye for that at all, so I just keep adding and adding and adding and adding, and it never stops. It never stops. Yeah. I really like these skirting boards too, under windows, these window frame thingamajigs. Looks good. I actually think... where did I pick that up? Did I just... Wow, I actually came up with something myself. Oh my god! One thing I wish I had achieved with this was adding more windows on the second floor. I wanted a window here, but it didn't work because I wanted a bed there, and it looked sort of... it didn't look right with a window there. And then I didn't have a place to put a furnace, so I ended up placing it there. And then I lost a second window, and this part wasn't lined up with the house, so it looked weird with a window here because it didn't fit the rest of the build. See, this wall is moved out a step from the normal 3x3 grid, so I could fit the so I could fit the staircase here. As you can notice, and this is the log. Like, it goes log 1 2 3 log 1 2 3 log. Normally the wall would be where I'm standing right now, but it's not. So that's why it's it didn't look right. Again, I didn't get a single good way to get onto this balcony, which is such a pain, because it really does matter, and it almost destroys the entire balcony for me. My god, have I rambled on. It's almost night. But so yeah, no window there. So the only window I could fit was there. And I'm not sure if I want that window there. I sort of do, actually. Yeah, I want this window here. Yes. Well, I think I rambled on long enough. I'm gonna be putting this out on Planet Minecraft. My Planet Minecraft user is Rider of Lightning with an O, just like my YouTuber user. YouTube account. Never mind. My name on YouTube is the same as on Planet Minecraft. So yeah, if you like the build, you can download that. I'll be uploading it very soon. Hopefully the download won't screw up. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.